Hello, everybody. Welcome to week two of KJ's Helping KJ's in the live chill chat. And later on, when it gets aired on YouTube, you will see sponsors scrolling, and Matt's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Yeah, I guess we've got EV behind us on this and DJ Event Planner.
Yeah,
And
which is a
apparently there's
long
a few
time.
others, I guess. All the links will be down below. And
DJEventPlanner.com has been a long time sponsor for DJ MTV, which is without them, we wouldn't be here right now. Thanks to John Young, who pieced this all together.
And I bet if you would like to be a sponsor too, I'm sure there's a John Young that you could talk to and he could get you set up.
That's right.
absolutely.
In fact, you can email John Young at djntv.com if you'd like to be a sponsor. So please feel free. Even KJ's, you want to promote your business on the YouTube feed and what have you. Yeah, give John Young an email, and I'm sure he'll hook you up. So our Facebook nerd, Matt, who's the co-host, put up a poll on the KJ's Helping KJ's site. And this poll had 3 or 4 questions, right? That you could vote for or topics.
Or one.
Yes, you came up with two and I came up with two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that won basically was, what software do you use and why
Yes.
for karaoke hosting? So we'll start with Jared. Now, Jared, how you doing, buddy? He's from Lowell, Mass. He's a KJ. How long you been doing that, KJ?
Oh God, probably like 10 years.
Yeah. And do you get any consistent gigs right now, or you slow down, right? And then you're
Yeah,
looking?
I purposely slowed down.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to do it part time. I do it about the first Saturday of every month at Joker's in Drake it. I'm not sure if Dennis and Eric have heard of it. K-Dog, where are you from?
I'm Ohio.
Ohio, okay.
I'm familiar with Drake it, so
Yeah. I think you filled in for me once there, I believe.
okay.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to when I sent Dennis. I'm like, I ain't going to Jokers. Dennis, go.
You were short staffed.
Yeah, they got a softball field there they don't even use anymore, but yeah, it used to be a really good time.
Yeah. So there's still a thing, huh? Yeah, down there.
Not the softball. It's next to a flood zone. He doesn't want to like put the maintenance in, so we lost all those customers.
Oh damn.
Hopefully, they don't see this on YouTube.
Yeah. What software do you use when you're out there?
It's TriSoft. It was recommended from a friend. It was free. Put on my computer. It works fine. It's just very, very basic. Nothing like yours.
Can you do 2 decks, or is just like drag it up when you're ready to play that next one?
Triceratops, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably mispronounced it.
I've heard of that one.
So I've been using that for a while.
Yeah. I've heard of that one. And overall, you like it? You're happy with it? It does the trick, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I have nothing to compare it to. I just, I'm sure yours is a lot better than mine.
Well, we're not gonna. Nobody's is better as long as if it works for you.
Yeah, it works.
And it gets the show done.
Yeah.
This ain't a battle.
So no. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. I'm just saying it's not a battle.
Yeah. What do you guys use?
Is that the only program that you've ever used then, or
the first one when I first got into it, I used a mom and pop software called Debs. It was very, very basic, but I don't even know if it's still around. But
I'm surprised you didn't say Roxbox, because to me that's a mom and pop, and they've been around forever.
Yeah,
and I actually like Rockbox. I used it many years ago. I believe Dennis is familiar with Roxbox, maybe, but
No.
Anyway, we'll go right to you, Dennis. What is your
DJ?
Huh?
I used to use Virtual DJ.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Dennis has since then retired because he's got back issues.
I loved using. I started off with PC DJ, and then I went to. I went to. I can't call. Compu Host.
Compu Host, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that for a while. It was really good. Compu Host was really good for your rotation. It kept a really good rotation, and it had a marquee on the bottom of it and everything. And I liked that for a long time. But Eric got me into virtual DJ, and then I really
Okay.
liked that a lot. So
Oh, sure. Blame me.
no, I'm not blaming you. I liked it a lot because it made it easy to DJ and DJ with it at the same time.
Correct. I do believe Matt Chun uses CompuHost. Is that
Yes,
right?
I do. Yep.
Yeah. And do you like it for the same reason Dennis likes it too, right? Because of the scrolling on the bottom and
Yeah, pretty much. And then
Yeah.
it's got an app that's connected to it called Songbooks Online
Yes,
that's integrated into it.
people
So
request it to you.
people can sign up with their smartphone.
Yeah, and they can see
does this actually pull the song too? If it's connected with an app? Or no? You actually got to physically pull it, right?
It does. It pulls the song.
It does. How does
Yep.
it know which one to pull?
Each selection within the app, it'll have like a code underneath the song title and the artist. So if it's a DK version or a sound choice version or whatever, you'll get those the brand name codes. It'll be like
Serial number.
DK and then a like a 4 or 5 digit number or something like that, I think it is.
exactly.
Right.
So yeah. But a lot of singers don't really pay attention to that. They just like
They don't.
they'll just tap on the first one that they see or whatever, and as long as they just so they get the song in. And then I'll notice if it's like an off-brand or you know what I mean, like a weird version. So, and I want to give everybody like the best version that's available.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So if there's a DK or a sound choice or something like that, I'll just put that in place of it. Delete.
Sound choice.
So I'll just delete the one that they gave me and put in the one that I think is going to be the best one for them.
Which is our job, really.
That's right. Excellent.
So,
Kevin, you are next.
Yes, I'm here. I'm pretty old school as far as being around some different versions. My uncle is so old that he actually still has a Pioneer console unit where you
Those big,
yeah,
the laser disc.
and you got the jacks for your microphones that go right into that, and that's what he used to do when he did it. Since that time, things have progressed. I am currently using Virtual DJ. I have played with Virtual DJ for a while, just in general, just for regular, just being the DJ, and saw that it incorporated karaoke into it, and was like, well, that seems like the thing to use, because it will do then that way. It'll do both. Now, right now, I currently am using my DJ program that I use, and the KJ is running through virtual. So I'm sort of keeping 2 laptops operational when I'm doing my setup. I am possibly looking at trying to use the 2 programs on one and see if that'll work. If not, then I'll keep them separate. But that's where I'm at right now. It's very convenient. Like I said, I've used virtual enough that I'm familiar with it. I don't know, the learning curve I thought was pretty quick. Maybe it's because I just have used DJ programs in the past. I've used Serato and some of the other ones, so it's sort of something you can get used to doing easily. So that's what I'm using, and why I'm using it is because it, to me, at this point in time, is the easiest game in town. I have checked out Carafun. I do have it loaded on my desktop here, and I have played around with it a little bit. So it's something I might incorporate in the future, maybe. But as of right now, it's just sort of kicking the tires here at the house with this one.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Carafun, you need to be online, right, to use that?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be the one drawback because you
Right.
never know if you got internet or not. So
You can download the catalog offline,
Oh, you can? Yeah.
but you've got to connect your system up once a month to the internet for it to verify that you've got an active subscription.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one of the drawbacks to that one is you basically, to me, you're more tethered to technology versus just having a hard drive or an inside wherever you might have it, and being able to do it basically wherever you have electricity.
Somebody use that shower.
Yeah, it'll work off that. You've just got to, as I say, you've got to pre-download the catalog onto your hard drive, but then you've got to use their player to play it. And then you've got to connect that player up to the internet once a month just to verify that you're still able to actually use it. But otherwise, you don't need internet during live performances if you've done that previously.
How big is
Good
their
to know.
catalog? How much space would you need, either in an external or does it have to be inside your computer? Can it be extra?
That I don't know. I don't know the size that it needs.
Oh, okay.
See,
But the catalog 60, 70, 60,000 or something like that. So whatever 60,000 takes up.
Okay.
I personally use whatcanising.com. And I'm saying this not to be funny.
That beside virtual DJ. That's what I use.
No, this is your cue, Keith. Explain. Keith made this software for KJs, and it's going well. So I don't know if Keith's got a few minutes to go over this quick and explain it.
Give me about 5 minutes, and I'll jump back in and give you a good explanation. I can sort of jump in and out quickly at the moment, but give me 5 and I'll get back to you.
Perfect. Yeah, because I'd like to hear a little more about this myself.
We need to know what are you using?
It's my understanding is that it's a side app, kind of like Songbooks Online is a side app to like a partner to Compu Host.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a sign up app. It's not a karaoke software. So it's integrated with whatever software. I think they're trying to integrate to all the various softwares that are out there.
It's like an extension. It's trying to be your player with your data.
Yep.
And and where you're doing your events at and everything else. So it's that's the way, because I'm using it currently for the venue I'm at. So if you want to check out where I'm at, you can check out his website. What can I sing? Which he uses the abbreviations of WCIS, right? What can?
Yep.
So.
And if anybody watching this wants to purchase this, I will give you Matthew Shun's credit card number, and just anybody no, I have it on file here. If you want to order it, just email me, and I'll get you his credit card number, Matt's.
Okay.
No, really, he's generous right now. So
I am.
Yeah. But I use Virtual DJ. When I first started, and this is why I brought up Roxbox, I was using Roxbox, which is a 2-deck kind of thing, and it does MP3s and karaoke. I didn't it got me going, all right? It started, and then you start seeing other programs. Then I went to PC DJ VJ. Now I got 2 nice decks in front of me, kind of like virtual, I got a nice wait list. I can drag down all the karaoke I want. Now with virtual, I could choose the track I want, right? I got my side list on the right on virtual. Right. So I'll drag that track over. Now in virtual, I can just click, and now I can put in Kevin. So now I get the song and whoever's singing's name next to it. So But as far as people, I don't print out books. I don't think anybody here does that anymore. You know, you want to lug that or you're going to get a hernia, you know, from with all the tracks we have. So I use Songbook TB,
Yep.
um, and it's perfect. And I got a QR code where they sit right at with their phone
Yeah.
at their, they no need to get up, look up the song, hit sing, sends it right to me. Now, here's the difference between Compu Host and this. Like you said, Matt, they just click on the first one, and it's
Yeah.
going to be one with vocals or some weird brand.
Yeah.
This program I use is going to say, Jarrett wants to sing Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis, right? So now I could say, okay, we're going to go SC, DK. I will pick the best version, just like we all do, you know? Because I know there's been a lot of mistakes. See, when I first started with Songbook DB, I'll take it back just one step. Just I used to have all the SCDK, all now I just do title and artist. That's it. Inside my database for it. I'll pick the best version, you know. But there is a comment space when they send it to me, the request.
Mm-hmm.
They could put anything they want in that comment. So they could say, please SC if you have it, or KB or whatever. So that's nice. But
Yeah.
I got to wait for them.
And they can also add in like if they need a key change or whatnot, right?
Well,
Like
that's
to
automatic. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's automatic. That's already in there. Go -2, +4, whatever. That's
Okay.
already in the songbook when you go to hit request. And a lot of people don't even know what that means. So they don't
Yep.
bother with it, you know? Yeah. But that's what I use. And I'm very happy. Right now I'm using Virtual DJ, and my helper is the Songbook DB, which when they come into the club, they'll scan it, go sit down, order their drinks, food, whatever, and then just start scrolling, looking for what they want to sing. What I think it's great. And Kevin is trying this out as well, the Songbook DB. And what do you think of it, Kevin? I'm just curious.
It seems well, the little bit I've used it, I have noticed because I was using paper and pen, and they just, I just had it so they could sign their name, the artist, and the song. I've noticed that I'm creating more of a queue of songs. It seems like I don't versus the paper. The paper I might have like two or three that I still need to play that are written on the paper, while with the program it's like double maybe that. So I don't know whether it's just quicker for them to just go boom 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 and give me three songs versus a song, or two songs. So I'm getting more of a list generated with that program. As far as ease for me, I'm having not a lot of problems. It's probably just sort of a little bit of learning, or my phone was just acting up. So I did a off and back on, and the problem went away. I know the guests, I'd ask a couple of them, and they were having, well, I had a little problem getting on. They ended up having less issues just signing on as a guest versus, doing the full blown sign up. And then at the end of the night, when I shut down the request list, I was having troubles deleting them off of the playlist that it generates as they would sing. And then at one point, my playlist completely disappeared. I had three more, but I'd already put them into virtual, so they were there. I just like the redundancy of having them on the virtual, and then as they sing it, deleting it, and also on the phone, just clicking the X to remove it from the playlist. But no, it's usable. I have Wi-Fi there now. Again, that's something where, again, if you don't have good signal, you would be forced to go back to old school paper and all that.
Well, I just use the phone data with that app.
I know, but you can be areas where if they don't have internet, and I've been in areas of the state where I don't have phone service. So I assume there'd be possibly areas where you could have a building that's just dampening the signal to the point where, you would have to go back to paper, which, I always keep paper with me. So it's, but yes, my experience so far has been positive. It's grown the list that's generated. So that's a good thing.
Well, once people get used to that app, or it is a little confusing at first. Like when you scan it, now you got to pick where you're at, because right now it's my venues and yours, because I added you to mine.
Yeah.
So they're like Kin Kilt, and that's yours.
Yeah.
So they're asking me, who's Kin Kilt? I said, don't worry about it. You know we're here. Click that and shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, never mind the other. But I mean, it works. I love it. And
Yeah.
I think I'm going to add Jared to this list.
Yeah, I used it as a customer. It was not hard to figure out at all.
Oh, you did actually. You were on the other end of it.
Yes, I haven't seen it on your
Right,
end yet,
right.
which I'm curious how
Right.
it works. But as a customer, it was very, very easy to figure out.
Yeah.
So Eric,
And
if I
there
was
is a spot.
if I was a follower of your show, right, and let's say you
Mhm.
played at multiple different venues throughout the week, right? Let's say it's like I do. I have 4 karaoke shows a week. So if I were to follow you to like each of your like 4 or 5 venues, every time I go to a different venue, I have to pick
That location.
the venue that I'm at.
Yes and no.
Okay.
And I say no because you have the opportunity when you first scan this thing, the barcode, and it comes up songbook. You have the opportunity at this point to download their app. So now it's in your phone. You've got the app. So no matter where you go, just go and say, okay, I'm at the Keep, bang, and you're in. Or wherever you're at. So yes, but you're correct. Every night's different.
But
Like
the first,
let's just,
like the very first time that you ever attend a show at a specific venue, you have to like check a box or something like that. Like I'm at such and such a place or whatever.
Yeah.
Am I right on that? Like the first time that you visit that venue, you need to check that box for that venue in order for the songs that you do there to show up in your history.
it's yeah, of course.
Or am I wrong
gotta
on
do
that?
that.
Am I?
Yeah. No, you're
Okay.
not.
Okay.
You're not entirely wrong. Yeah, you've got to click. Now look, I'm going to show you now. I just put this. I just scanned my code. I don't know if you guys can see what comes up. That's not. You can't see it. But here are the 3 venues. I've got Ken and Kilt, which is Kevin's, The Keep, and Thirsty First. So all I got to do is hit where I'm at, Thirsty First, click it.
Yeah.
Now I'm in. Now I can search the songs and send it to me.
Okay.
I mean, it's very simple, just like Jared said. It's very simple on their end, but some people are afraid of change. Give me a pen and a piece of paper.
I think that's one of the downsides. Well, there's actually 2 downsides to the Songbooks Online app that I use, based off of the conversation we're having right now. It doesn't use a QR code.
Yeah, I'm online for a couple of minutes if you like.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Keith.
Let's
Tell
get
us what
right
you're-
into it. Let's get right into this. Keith,
So I've
what
kind of heard a
what can
couple
I
of little
say?
bits and pieces of things about some of the things that some people have sort of been saying. Yes, I use Virtual DJ and obviously use my app. One of the things that I've built into my app is an automated rotation management system. So that way I don't need to worry about any, like some of the karaoke softwares do actually have good rotation built into them, but mine's within the app, and it does it automated for me. So as a result, I kind of don't need to go down the path of specific karaoke software for running it. I've made mine location-based rather than host-based, so as a result, you do not need any sort of host code. It's a map with a pin on the map. You tap on the pin, gives you directions to where you're going, has the songbook in there. Hosts upload their own songbook, and then singers can browse the songbook 24/7, tap on a request, submit a request, add a key change, add a tip with it. And then I've built in a ton of other stuff that's really cool that you can't do with things like bits of paper. Just as an example, one of the things that I can do is I can actually send people a message directly that says, "You're up next."
Yeah.
I've got to check this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was not in here
kinda,
the night that you were in here talking to everybody about it. These other guys in here, like Matt and Kevin, they already know about this program.
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
unfortunately couldn't make it that night, but I'm very interested to go to that
it's
link
kind of
and check it out.
it is kind of similar to Songbook DB, Songbooks Online, Open KJs, except for the fact that it's like a supercharged version of it. It's just got a ton of stuff that they don't have and fixed up some flaws that they've got in there. So one of the big problems that they've got with theirs is they don't have the ability for hosts to insist singers use a unique user account. So as a result, they can cheat the system and put in fake names to get more requests. So I've sort of fixed that up. And then the host code was one of the big ones, making it location-based rather than people trying to scan codes and try and figure out who they enter a code in and enter the code wrong or things like that. It's just, I've just eliminated that. So much better without it.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Yeah. And anybody, I would suggest everybody in here just check it out. And
yeah,
who knows? Maybe it's something that you want, or
even to the point where we've recently released a big update that's got a free function in it as well too, where you can even just add the pin on the map, just add your gigs in and just add the pin on the map. That's completely free as a starting point as well.
Yep.
See, I'm one of them guys.
Yeah,
I don't like change. If what I got is working, I stick with it, because a lot of this tech stuff, it gets frustrating to learn it. And Kevin would be a great example, because I spent a lot of time with him just introducing him to that Songbook DB, and there was a lot of questions he had, and some of his questions I couldn't even answer. Why? Because it was already like buried, it was automatic what I do.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why the way I've built it is that it doesn't need an instruction manual. It's so easy to pick up that you realistically do not need any sort of instructions on how to operate it.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
just for clarification, this is like a side app, like a partner app, right? It's like a sign up.
Sign up, yeah. So
it's like a helper.
Songbooks and
So
sign up.
it's not a software to run your shows with. It's
No.
It's
Right.
a partnership. It's a partner app that partners with whatever software you're using, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. But what I am looking at, the next thing that we're going to be doing, we're working on, and we're going to be starting it very shortly, is integration.
Yeah.
Where we will make it so that it does actually get into various software programs, and we'll just build it into as many as we can.
Hold on. Let me Google what integration means. Hold on. No. All these big words he's throwing at me. Come on. I feel like a dummy.
If it becomes integrated into these different programs, does that mean that they would not be buying it from you? They would be buying it from...
No, what it means is that when they send this request to you, it automatically populates into your software.
Okay. So
Okay,
it's not fused into them then.
What was the question, Kevin?
He had to mute.
Yeah. Well, that was my question is he talked about integrating, and I didn't know what that means. It's like you're going to now these different programs that you're using, like Virtual DJ or whatever program, Compu Host, whatever. Is
like,
it
yeah, like Songbooks Online is integrated. Songbooks Online is integrated into Compu Host. It's like a they're partnered with Compu Host. So it's basically the same thing. He's trying to get partnered with all these various different types of karaoke.
I won't necessarily say the word partnered, but as I say, the thing is that when somebody actually uses my app, I will actually push the data through to your program, so you won't even have to actually import it. It'll actually just pop up in front of you. This thing is us for this song.
So the software that you're using to run your shows, it would have to allow a connection to your app.
I'm looking at the ones that have actually already got that functionality built into them already, and I'm just going to tap onto the back end of whatever that functionality is that they've already got.
Okay.
Very cool. Good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I think
Way
it's
back in the
about
day when I
time
first
to
started,
wrap it up.
Yeah, what I was going to get to, so there was two downsides to the Songbooks Online app that I use. One is it doesn't use a QR code, and then the second one is that it's not like location based like Songbooks DB is, where the venue that you're at, you click on that, and then so then down the line in the future, when you go to that gig, you can look at I'm guessing, right? That you can look at the history of the songs that you sang at that particular venue. And if you want to sing that one again, then.
Correct. I've got a history function built into it. Yes. And that one is venue based. So then that way, what you did at what venues. Otherwise, if I don't do that, then people are not going to know where they were when they did it last.
Yeah, and Songbooks DB does that too, correct, Eric?
It does, but I don't use that on my end. I don't like the whole history
thing. The singers have that ability. The singers can see what they did as a history, not in your hosting software, but the singers actually get to take home a list of their history with them.
Yeah.
Same thing with Songbook DB. They when they log in, they can look and see what they sang already, and it makes it easier. We all get these clowns that'll sing the same thing every week. Same thing every year. As soon as they walk in, I'm already typing up their song because I know what they're going to request.
That's another downside of Songbooks Online that I just popped into my head just now. It doesn't save their history at all. They can save song. They can go scroll through my library, find songs that they want to do, and save songs to their favorite folder. But there's no history file that shows them what they've sang where. So that's the only things that's the top three things that I, noticed I don't like about the Songbooks Online. So if I can get connected with Keith's app, I will definitely use that instead.
Well, your credit card number. Pull it up.
Yep.
If you forgot it, I have it here. Let me see. I got that number here. Hold on. That's
if anyone wanted to just reach out to us on our Facebook page, I'm more than happy to give anyone any sort of personal information, demonstration, training, whatever they need.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a trial period at all, or?
Yeah, there's a trial period in there as well.
Cool.
Why don't you throw out your Facebook while we're on here? How do we look you up on Facebook?
Just search for What Can I Sing?
Okay. All one word or?
No, all different words. What Can I Sing songbook?
Yeah.
Find it with that.
All different words, just type it. You'll find them.
Yeah. What can I sing?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining us. Keith Window, that was a great conversation. I'm going to check it out and check out your sponsors down below on here with when it gets up to YouTube, which has not been taken long. Jarrett, thank you for joining from Lowell. Kevin, as always. Yep, thank you, guys. Keith, I hope to see you back in here next week, every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And Matt, tell everybody to wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye.
See you next week.
Until next